Shalom, giving honor and praise to the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. I call this one here a little explanation concerning the laws, and I am open to constructive criticism. If we go into Deuteronomy 22, verse 5, we're going to read, and it says, "The woman shall not wear that what pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination unto the Most High thy King." Now, many times people will go there and sit there and speak about how a woman should not wear pants because the wearing of pants was made for males. Now, that is just as righteous and true as saying that a man should not wear a bra because a bra was made for those who are females. Now, I didn't want to sit there and go into the subject very much concerning pants and concerning bras, which obviously is made for the apparent gender that is made for. Wanted to sit there and talk about a couple of things. There are those who may go, brothers and sisters, into the Hebrew, as has been done by several people, in an attempt to speak about how it's not talking about a woman wearing pants because of the Hebrew wording that's in Deuteronomy 22, verse 5. So what we're going to do is go in Deuteronomy 22, verse 5 in the Hebrew and see what it says. Let's read in the Masoretic text first. It says, "A woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For whosoever doeth these things is an abomination unto the Most High thy King." Now, let's go in Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. And we want to go into the Hebrew to sit there and get some understanding and clarity. Okay? And as stated, I'm open to constructive criticism. In the Hebrew of Deuteronomy 22, verse 5, we read the following. Lo yihye keli geber al isha, walo yilbash geber semlat isha, ki to abat yodhewahe eloheka kol ose ele. Now, the argument that some brothers and sisters attempt to present concerning the issue of women in pants in this particular subject is the fact that they're saying that pants was made for European men. So even in the ancient days, when you go into Exodus 28 about the breeches that the priests wore, they're saying that was only worn by the priests. So it wasn't worn by every man. Now, no disrespect intended. Here's how that kind of argument kind of go against what some people are stating. Now, let's go into the Hebrew and take what they're saying and then take what the scriptures itself is saying. First off, the word that is understood for pants in Hebrew is the Hebrew word miknaksayim. It comes from the Hebrew root word kanas, which means to enter. So when it says the linen breeches in the book of Exodus, the 28th chapter, it says miknasei bod. Bod means linen. Okay, that's the bait and the dalet. Or in some cases, they'll say ba and da if they're dealing with Hebrew with no vowels. But let's move on. Now, the next subject to sit there and get into, brothers and sisters, is the aspect of saying the fact that it was a male that wore anything that is called anything in relation to miknasei, miknasayim. Let it be known and understood, brothers and sisters, that it was a male's garment. Now, the argument that people present stating that pants are not against the laws in Deuteronomy 22, verse 5, is they look at it in this fashion, and there's no disrespect intended. It says, Lo yihye kili geber, and they stop there. Kili means dish, kili means ornament, kili means utensil, kili means also earthen vessel, kili means weapon, and so forth. Now, when you look up this word kili inside of the Strong's Concordance, it will tell you several definitions, and then it says plus whatsoever. So that means that the Strong's is not giving you every definition that this Hebrew word kili is. Okay, so let's move on. Lo yihye kili geber. Now, their argument is that the Hebrew word geber means not a male or a regular man, but it means like a warrior or a soldier. And that's their argument. But let's see how it backfires in reference with certain things. Lo yihye kili geber al isha. This shall not come the utensil of a soldier on a woman. Welo yilbash geber simlat isha. Neither shall a soldier wear the dress of, the clothing of, the vestment of a woman. Ki to abat, for an abomination, because an abomination of Yah, your power, the abomination toward the Most High, your King, kol, all, any, ose, does, makes, ele, these. Now, one of the things to let it be pointed out, if we will, here's where it backfires. Because if you're saying that the word Adam means man, and that the Hebrew word ish means man, but you're saying that this Hebrew word that's used here as geber is not talking about the average man. What you're saying then is that the average man can wear the dress of a woman. Let's understand something. Let's go over that again and see the logic that some brothers and sisters are trying to present. Lo yihye kili geber. There should not be the vestment of, utensil of, a soldier on a woman. And a soldier shall not wear yilbash, from labash means to wear, and a soldier should not wear the garment of a woman. So if you're saying that the word geber simply only means soldier or warrior, then that means that you're saying the average ish or adam can wear the garment of a woman. If the Lord is not to be added to nor take away from, and you're saying that the accurate translation is not translated accurately in either the King James or in the Masoretic text, where it simply says, a woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. You're saying that the Hebrew word there for man is geber, which simply means not man, like the average man. It's talking about a certain kind of man, like a specific type of soldier or warrior. So are you then saying that the ish or the adam or the nefesh can also sit there and wear the garment of a woman? Let that be noted and understood. Certain things is just not logical. The Hebrew word geber, brothers and sisters, comes from the Hebrew word gabar. The word gabar means to win. The word gabar means to be strong. So, brothers and sisters, being that we already know as the sons of Israel that we're supposed to be strong, there is truthfully no great difference between a man and a strong man, because you're supposed to be a strong man anyway. Because the book of Joshua even tells you to be strong and of good courage. Now, Gabriel, or Gabriel in the English transliteration, that's one of the angels that we read of in the book of Daniel, or one of the Malakim, okay? Malak means messenger or angel. And one of the things that it simply points out there, Gabriel means, El meaning God or power, Gabri means my man, my soldier, my mighty one. So now, are we to sit there and state, thinking that Geber is not talking about any kind of male at all, just a specific type? That then means that you are leaving, no disrespect intended, a loophole for an ish, which is the opposite of isha, to wear the garment of an isha. Okay, let's go over this again so we can understand. Lo yihye, it shall not come to pass. Kili, which means vestment, ornament, utensil, earthen vessel. Lo yihye kili geber. Now, you got to make sure we can't just stay in the Strongs, brothers and sisters, all right? Lo yihye kili geber al isha. It shall not be the vestment of, the garment of, a mighty one on a woman. Walo yilbash geber, and a mighty one he shall not wear simlat, the garment of, the dress of a woman. Now let's go, not to be redundant. If you notice that the word geber is used once, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then fifth word from that one is geber again. So if this geber is not the average regular male, that means this geber is not the average regular male. So therefore, that means you're allowing the opposite of this, which is isha, and the opposite being the ish, to wear the garment of a woman. Let's note the genders that's being stated and the persons that's being stated. It says certain things twice. Geber once. Geber twice. Isha once. And Isha twice. So a man is not supposed to wear the garment of a woman. the vestment of a woman. That's what it's talking about. It is not talking about soldiers specifically. It is not talking about warriors specifically. That's why in all thy getting, get understanding. Because if you're saying, brothers and sisters, that as some brothers and sisters have stated, no, it actually says gebir, which doesn't mean ish. So that means that the law, you're in theory, you're saying that in ish, the regular non-soldier, non-warrior male can wear the garment of a woman? No, that's not what it's saying. All of the sons of Israel are Gibborim. All of the children of Israel, the sons I'm speaking of in this case, are Gibborim, are mighty ones. We are ones who win. That is the understanding of that. So let that be noted and understood. So with that, I'll say shalom. There will be a part 2, and I'm open to constructive criticism. Shalom on that note.